Welcome to some One Piece action. Okay, so let me just talk about some cards here. Um I'm not too sure if the Rayleigh is the newest edition, but we basically I felt like we was gonna come back to this deck to do some edits, right? And there's just so much going on that we're like, okay, the deck is not in the worst place, right? Obviously, it's just we try to bring a deck as best as we feel like we can bring a deck, right? Like our capabilities, and then we show it off, right? So we wanted to, I do know those we wanted to like look at the deck one more time. But yeah, there's just a lot of decks we're going through and a lot of things we're trying to get done. So here's the deck list, right? Um, the ratio between Ben Beckman and Whitebeard is literally up to the player. It doesn't matter. There's no, it's your preference, is what I want to say. It's up to you. It's just your preference. So if you want the continuous removal of Whitebeard, you got it. And if you want the trash ability of Ben Beckman, you got it. It's just you control that ratio. And then of course 10 drop Shanks just combos so lovely with this leader. You know, you play 10 drop Shanks, he's doing minus 1000 to everybody, and then your leader ability is just giving an additional subtraction to everything. Okay, we chuck an iron, of course. And so this is our main play where we ramp with Ein and then play, well, ramp with leader ability, I should say, and play out an Ein. So we just pushed the game one whole turn in that one play. And we have a 10 drop Shanks in our hand, so it's definitely going to allow us to hit a 10 drop a whole turn sooner. So yeah, like I said, the deck does function well enough with what it's at, but I don't know, I feel like there's some ratios that could be adjusted. But once again, that would involve, you know, us really pondering and test playing, and so forgive us. It's not me saying I'm just putting out subpar deck lists. No. But I am saying that the door is definitely open for customization. So I'm trying to encourage anybody that's looking at this deck list to customize. I'm definitely encouraging it with this one. I just felt like there's room for tweaking, or it could just be perfectly fine the way it is. I'm not 100% sure. Now, the card that I love the most is Guilt of Sorrow, because the moment he starts being that delicious battery for us, draw, and I don't think Hody got that board removal, so. That's what makes me such a fan favorite of the Guilt of Sorrow. I low-key feel like every purple deck, if you can find a way to fit Guilt of Sorrow in the deck, then just do it. Drawing 2 is wonderful. The moment you draw 2 just once, it paid for itself, and every draw 2 afterwards is bonus. And it's funny because it's like drawing 2, especially if you get lucky to draw 2 multiple times, even if you had a bad hand or a bad situation, it just automatically fixes it. That's, in my experience, it's just it manages to keep you in the game and give you the win, all because you managed to draw 4 to 6. It's nuts. This is a very interesting Hody deck, because I don't really understand the ideology behind it. Yeah, I don't understand the ideology behind it. I guess maybe just a combination of cards. I don't know. Like the Fishman Pirates and the Minx combination. Okay, cool. I was thinking that, because it is very tempting to just get your 10 drop out there ASAP, Ooh, yes, yes. And we technically can play the Shiki. So now they can't quite afford to block with Law. That minus 2,000. That blocker is underrated. Just the 3 Dawn does minus 2,000. Like, it helps a lot. Had a Marco film deck. So, you know, just imagine. You punch over anything. You play a blocker, you use leader ability. You're virtually punching over anything. Ooh, that's tempting. Okay, because of that board state, we can definitely afford to get rid of a 2K. So now we got 2 blockers on the board to protect either life or character. I am curious what this Hody has installed. It is crazy that they haven't even 10 donned yet. Like, we've been at 10 Dawn for a while. So I find that crazy. The ramp speed of this deck, right? Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. Okay, we're about to see something. We're not gonna see anything. Just please play something so I can get an idea of what direction you was gonna go in. Because you got Minx clearly. You got Blocker Law, but that's just a good card in general. So what are you doing with this deck? You have to be playing Fishman, right? And then we just get another Law, which I'm gonna assume you're gonna go for another search. Okay then. None of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. Ben Beckman, wild strong. Yup. Ooh, delicious. Counter power. Oh. I respect it. Now we got 2 blockers, a 2K. Well, we got at least a comfortably 3K worth of counter power because obviously we're not going to want to ditch Ben Beckman. Especially since their tempo's atrocious. They're not really developing. Oh, there it goes. There's somebody. Still don't understand the concept of the deck, but they finally did a real drop here. Okay, block. It's because, no. I was like, it's because we got blockers or something. Oh, that's right. We also technically can't do a when attacking effect. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm so curious what this build is supposed to be. I'm very curious. Are you gonna play another 10 drop? We got a blocker. We got counter power. I think we will be comfortable ditching a Ben Beckman in this because we got 2. Oh, all 4 of our Ben Beckmans. Oh no, we are losing our Shanks. Yep, that happened. Oh my god. So I got my answer. We definitely have the fishermen pirates. Fishermen and minks. So I guess that's the general idea. Is use the fishermen and the minks, just freeze and then play fisherman cards. I don't know. I guess they felt maybe Hody Jones is just would complement the minks better than Carrot. And then decisions. Well, it's tough because you still got your. Oh my god. Well, that was a bad decision because now we got Shariah blocker comfortably, which is gonna let us swing with Guilt of Sorrow and draw some cards. But their hand size and life size is way too low, so this should be the game. Oh yes. And we technically got a card to ditch. But no, there's no worthwhile targets on the board. That's funny. That's game. And if it's not, we swing for 6. Get to draw 2 cards anyway. Oh, we got a Shanks coming up. And some more counter power. That's what I love about this build is all the counter power that's available. I actually like that a lot. Okay, open up with a blocker because this is the Robin matchup. So we either 1k out of this, but yeah, we got what's his name in our hand, so okay, we're gonna just drop the 2k. We got a Bone Clay in our hand, so we got a very strong opening play. Boom. And then we just gotta pick something we're comfortable with. A 2k. In what world do you just ditch a 2k, right? It's crazy. And there we go, we ramped the whole turn. Yeah, what makes this relatively consistent is you go second, so you're drawing an extra card, right? And you don't need to open the game with that, you just need to get it turn 2. So you got like an extra chance to get this opening play. You have Bone Clay you're looking for, and you have Ein you're looking for. So 8 cards going second. So yeah, it makes it slightly more consistent than you think. And of course you have Bueno Fiesta who can search. So your opening play, if you don't have the Ein or Bone Clay, you can just drop that card, search, and see if you can find an Ein. So here we are with 8 lovely Dawn. Decisions need to be made. Thinking about it, because obviously we can pull cards from the trash. With that Guilt of Sorrow, you can get 2 cards back. What are we doing? Okay, I see. We ramping so we can get away with using an effect. That's what's about to happen. Because we want to hit our 10 Dawn. What the heck? That was a big curveball. What was the point in... Am I missing something? Or was it that we wanted to guarantee... Did we want to guarantee that they couldn't protect? You should have swung with Robin though. You misplayed. You should have swung with Robin, then did all that. That's interesting. Oh, I guess because we do have to draw. Okay, so when we... Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. Yeah, Zoro was 4k. We swung, we reduced Zoro to make sure we can get Zoro off the board. That's what makes it make the most sense. But I thought we was going to play the recycled Guild of Zoro to get cards from our trash and put them in play. So I thought that's why we ramped. But I think it was more so to just get the Zoro off the board. But yeah, they should have swung with Robin, then played Luffy. Get their second turn. Oh, I see why they did that. Okay. They wanted to play Luffy, swing with Robin, ramp, reset, ramp again, essentially. So they got access to ramping twice. Even though, no, I'm wrong. They just made a mistake. That's it. Okay, you Luffy, you used ability, there you go. Okay, so they should have swung with Robin, played Luffy, used ability, then swing again. Yeah, that's what they should have did. I tried my best to make it make sense that I fooled myself into the wrong type of it doesn't matter. So are we Don stacking Bon Clay and swinging heavy at Luffy, or maybe everything should go to leader? You could just put that blocker on the board just so you can have the rested Don. I don't know what the full intentions are. We have 10 Don to play with. Bon Clay can swing for a lot thanks to that 10 drop Luffy. Oh, wow. Okay, so the leader poke was to see if we can get them to do something. This... Yeah, there you go. And they just chose to take life, so now we're just swinging ridiculously big in hopes. Well, we got them to play the 2, which definitely compromises their Don count. We didn't really get the counter power we're looking for, but the good thing is we have access to a card that is easily going to be used for our leader ability, and we lose Shiraya. So if reducing something by 2k is necessary, we easily got the card in hand. Yeah, there's too many attacks going to Bon Clay. You can't really save it. Then again, if you attempt to... No, what do you mean? What do I mean attempt to? We only got one blocker. It would have been realistic if that blocker didn't get removed. Okay, we want to keep our blocker. Oh, and they play their blocker. I was gonna say, this does look like endgame. We probably could have taken that. Played Ben Beckman, pops the blocker, and then the only problem is it will only leave us with like 2 Don to start fighting back with. It looks like we're going for that play anyway. Yeah, check that Ein. Interesting. I guess just making sure they don't have the opportunity to have an attack. I think that's what that was about. Just get it off the board so you don't put Don on it and have 3 attacks. I don't know, it looks like they're gonna be drawing that life. Yeah, there it goes. Now, like I said, ratio is a big thing. We play more Ben Beckmans because it has counter power. That's just to keep that in mind. And even though we have a lot of 2k counters in this deck, I wish we drew more of them. But yeah, they're not surviving next turn. But I love it, like when we have the board state that we need, and then we just start drawing nothing but 2Ks or recycling 2Ks. It's like one of the best things to happen. Oh, understandable. Ooh, look at that hand. Yeah, that's completely understandable. Because, I mean, we had the game next turn, most likely. And even if we didn't have the game, we was going to draw 2 more cards. Definitely helping us with the game. Now, this is kind of funny. Father versus daughter. Canon event. Whoa, what the heck? This is both a good and a bad thing. It's like, you look at your hand and it's saying the app is apping, but we have exactly what we need to ramp a whole turn. And the fun fact, we technically have what we need to ramp 2 turns, right? Play, ability, chuck. What the heck? They're using film cards? So we just ramped the whole turn. And we'll be at 8. So it's actually unnecessary to try to do that again, to be honest. But we have a comfortable board state. We still got 4 life. I'm sure we'll probably be taking life this turn. Yep, there it goes. Oh, wow. This is an interesting Shanks deck. What the heck? Come on, you're gonna have to discard a card or take life. Either or, but you got plenty of cards in hand. I'm sure you should have a 1k. Leader ability 1k. Whoa! Oh, I'm confused. Oh, that gets past it. Oh my god. Okay, cool. For some reason, I thought Marco was going to be able to use his ability, but I guess it's KO, not when removed or whatever. Yasop power up. Yasop is a very good card. I feel like it's a red staple. If you play a red leader, just play it. Unless it doesn't flow with the deck, obviously. Delicious. All removal opportunities. I guess it's either use your leader ability and get rid of the Yasop, which is probably the play to do. Yeah, I would imagine. Use your leader ability, pick the best card you want to chuck, and get rid of that Yasop. Yeah, I would do draw Guild to Sorrow. I feel like your hand size is... Oh, we got rid of the 2k. Only this deck, you can just chuck your 2ks like that. Come on now, buddy. Yep, so much pressure. It's a problem. We got counter power because we don't need the Bon Clays anymore. It is good to have the Bon Clays to counter Shanks, I would say. But yeah, we don't need the Bon Clays anymore. And we have the battery 5-drop Guild to Sorrow. So if he hits the board and gets the swing, oh my god, it's delicious. And then we got the recycle Guild to Sorrow as well. So if we felt like we need immediate counter power or whatever, we could just play that and just get some cards in our hand. Oh, Rayleigh. Yeah, get rid of the Bon Clays, yes. Oh, Dragon. Boo. Oh, we got another one. They got a blocker, by the way. What is a tough circumstance to be in? They have a miscellaneous Shanks deck. Like, what the hell? That thing just has a bunch of random cards. Okay, cool. Get rid of the blocker. Yeah, I would say the drug gets a sorrow. And at that point, Don Stack, swing on him. Oh, right. And then, oh, he's saving his leader ability. Dag. Did he give Dragon the pump? Wow. He gave Dragon the pump. Yeah, might as well. So leader ability and then counter out, right? That's still 2 cards, so... Oh my god. What is in your hand? Wow, this video contained a lot of weird builds. I'm gonna lie to you. That Hody Jones. Nothing too fancy with the Robin. And then this. Unless I'm just out of the loop so bad that this is normal Shanks events and stuff like that. Well, it definitely, I mean, outside of just attacking, I don't think we need to attach any Dawn. We could probably just start attacking. But definitely let that 5-drop Guilty Sorrow hit the board. Oh, we're going to pop the blocker? Okay, then. Oh yeah, just attack 2 more times, I would say. Keep enough Dawn up so you can play Shariah. Sounds like a good move. Okay then. Nah, just cancel. Just cancel. You could have blocked, right? Or it doesn't work that way. Use the block and use the leader ability, right? Does it work that way? I don't know. Seems like it would. Could have saved the card. Definitely could have played the card, Lucky Roo. That'd be another thing. It'd be like, I see some of these decks, some of these builds, some of these plays or whatever, and then it'd be making me think like, why didn't you play that card earlier? I don't know. I'll be like, did you really have a bad hand? And then I gotta think about it. I'm like, wait a minute. You could have just did this, that, this. It happens. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? At this point, our board state, even though we got 2 cards in our hand, our board state is very threatening. And they got rid of our Whitebeard. So disgusting. Because then we definitely can't keep Shariah. Are you gonna swing with your blocker? If you swing with your blocker, yeah, then you're 100% in lethal range. And I don't think you want that. Oh, they did it. Okay, we got 3 attacks. That is a lot of attacks to have. We can definitely start chipping. One more for 9. Yep, get ready to just lose your hand. Take. That should be GG. And then there's Shariah. Well, Udgy. Thanks for watching. Very weird deck.